Recently, we set out on our latest adventure. This time, it was just a quick overnight trip back into the Georgia mountains. Our plan for this trip was to check out and camp along Nimblewill Road. This was the first overnight trip for everyone together with their rigs. We were all excited to try out some of the gear we had recently acquired or made adjustments to. The thing is, in this hobby, gear updates and adjustments never seem to end. But honestly, a large part of the fun is always trying to improve and make the experience better. This trip was going to turn out to be one of those that had several unplanned events along the way.
Is this part of the trip?
No, not officially.
We arrived to Nimblewill Road after taking some back roads through some dispersed home sites. As most of these trails do, it started off as just a gravel service road with no obstacles to overcome. There are several campsites along this road, but even early on a Friday morning, most were already taken. Thankfully though, Mike had set out a day ahead of the rest of us and secured a site large enough to accommodate all our vehicles and camping needs. The road parallels Nimblewill Creek and is a scenic drive in to all the campsites.
Nice little creek right here.
We started settling in and setting up camp. This was the first time we were going to use our Free Spirit Journey XL trailer as a family, and we were excited to see how it goes. We opted not to set up the annex on the trailer this time, which would have effectively doubled the footprint, as we knew that it was going to get down into the teens that night, and we weren't really sure just how effective our new diesel heater was going to be. But if there ever was a time to test it out, this was it. The highs barely made it into the 40s that day.
That's why we're over here. He kept aside it was going to fall.
While we were setting up camp, the kids took over the cameras and went out exploring the area. The campsite really was a good choice. It had plenty of space right on the creek and had plenty of little offshoots for the kids to go out and just have fun in.
Look at that. It's cool. It's ice on the stick. That is, and look at the real, like the big stick. That is ice. Daddy. Look. He hit this up. So now I have this. You make my hands cold.
Just can't go anywhere with them. Can't take them anywhere, that's for sure.
My grandma said she likes this better than anything. I'm not kidding. This is the best thing that's for off-roading. It's called a Ram Power Wagon. Better than a Jeep. It's not. The Jeep's better. Jeep's better. Oh. Trash. Kick it in the water. Don't litter. Throw your trash in the trash. That is a life lesson. Do not litter. We're gonna camp here. So it's gonna be a pretty good night.
Check it out.
Bunk! Bunk bed. I want to sleep on the top. Okay, I'm on the top bunk. So I want to sleep really nice. I like it. Wait, I'll make a dramatic intro. Today we're going to be climbing Mount Everest. It's really scary. Ow. There's a metal bar in there. I've done it. There's like a crowbar in there.
This is feathers, but where's the hole? Do you have a hole in that? Oh, yep, sure.
You
got
got
a bunny tail.
Oh,
no,
boing, boing, boing,
you're
boing, boing.
leaking feather, Riley.
All right.
Oh. Hey, we got a piece of duct tape.
Oh.
Yeah, has anybody got duct tape?
Yeah.
Duct tape? Can you duct tape this? She's gonna lose all her feathers.
I did.
Oh, my birds are the feather.
After getting camp set up, it was finally time to go hit the trails. We wanted to spend the afternoon exploring Nimblewill Road and just seeing what it had to offer. So we loaded up and took off. Well, we tried to make it out of the campsite, but even that didn't go as planned. After I tried following big country out of the campsite, I picked the wrong line on a steep incline that he climbed over with ease in his power wagon. Needless to say, that didn't work out too well. Trying it in two-wheel drive didn't work, and neither did four-wheel drive without lockers. So I backed up, picked a better line, and rolled over the incline with ease. I'm sure Big Country was grinning from ear to ear as he watched. Even my cameras didn't want to cooperate today either. After driving around for a little bit on Nimblewill Road, we arrived at a major intersection that offers a great place to get out and hang out for a little bit. It certainly was cold and windy, so we didn't stay too long. It offered a great place for the kids to stretch their legs and to learn a little bit of some history.
You know, I think you guys probably not look at the power wagon. You guys would probably rather look at the tree right there. The tree is cooler than the power wagon. It's true. So, they are coming out up this thing. And I will film it.
It started to get late in the afternoon, and we knew we would be running out of daylight soon, so we started to head back to camp so we could get a fire started and enjoy some dinner. This was a fun spot to get the suspension flexed out a little bit.
Nice.
On the way back, we could definitely see signs that it was already very cold outside.
What's this, Tyler? What? I want to find it. I just throw it and it breaks. I have a sword.
Soon, we were headed back down Nimblewill Road to camp.
Hey, Shelly, did you bring some potatoes? Oh, they're in the fire.
I did this.
You mean your smog?
Yeah, my smog.
Plus
And it
zero.
just like
Right there by
a stick got stuck to my left hand. Like, where did it go? Hi. I love you. It's probably not good. Well, steak, you don't have to cook them. Daddy, are you cooking your pockets for them?
Yep, unless he wants to.
One thing we were all excited about trying out was our new diesel heaters. This was going to be key to the success of this trip, with the temperature getting into the teens overnight. And man, they did not disappoint. We highly, highly recommend you get some of these.
Here.
After dinner, as the sun went down, the kids enjoyed cooking dessert on the fire. And then it was off to bed.
See what you got going on right there.
The next day brought challenges of its own. It certainly was cold outside, as it barely got above freezing even at the peak of the day. I unfortunately suffered from either dehydration or migraine or whatever it was, and ended up staying back at camp while the rest of the crew went out to explore some more trails. This led to almost zero footage from the next day. Thankfully though, Mike did have his camera with him and was able to capture a few fun moments. Those that went out that day were able to climb to the peak of the mountain and even drive through some almost 1.5 inch thick ice. And after they had fun exploring for the afternoon, they came back and we packed up camp to head home. While everything didn't go as planned, we still had a great time and the kids enjoyed exploring another part of creation. It's just about getting out, spending time together, and having fun. And that's exactly what we did. If you have any thoughts about these trails, let us know in the comment section below. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe so that we'll see you on the next trail.